It's Bourbon Night. Hello, welcome in.
Hello.
Another Sunday. How is everyone doing? Hope you are well.
I don't know how I feel about that song.
You don't like it?
Well, it's titled 90s something, and it just didn't feel very 90s. I don't know, I was expecting something else I'm looking at the title on the screen, and then it started playing, and I was like, is it hype enough?
From here on out, Sarah will be picking the music.
I know, I am always complaining about the music.
Wow.
Sorry.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow,
don't
everybody.
be mean.
Just wow.
Well, Chad didn't like it either.
Well, Chad loved it.
He said, I don't know.
He said, I'm pretty sure
not sure about that.
Pretty sure I loved it.
No, he was not about it.
For sure I loved it.
So what are we doing? Why am I here? I'm just kidding.
Just to drink, Sarah.
No.
No, we're going to, we did a celebrity whiskey list, or blind ranking that we did. Gosh, it's been over a year ago now. And, in the comments there was a few people saying, like, hey, did you try blah, blah, blah? We're like, man, didn't even know that one existed.
Didn't know it existed. Never seen that one.
So since then, we've been saying we will do an ultimate celebrity whiskey blind ranked episode. So we've been slowly, as these new ones come out, and it's hard to keep up because they keep coming out.
They keep coming out. Everybody's got a whiskey now.
Right. So we have some here that were like, well, we haven't tried these before. I don't want to try them for the first time blind. I'd rather have them opened and open up, and we can open a few here tonight. So
sounds good to me.
Kind of what we're doing. And really, we can do whatever we want.
It is our show.
If we want to veer and do something else, we got some other stuff we haven't opened up before. We can do that.
I like that idea, too.
As well. Do want to tell you guys that we recorded with the guys at Bourbon Pursuit a little while ago, and our episode will be coming out this week.
I'm so excited.
So be on the lookout. I think it's, Thursdays?
I think so. I remember sipping on something very strong during that interview, and then it was like halfway through something I was talking about, I was like, why did I start this sentence? But you're recording, so you're like, and that's how I feel about that.
That's all I have to say about
and that's the way the news goes.
That's the way the news goes. So,
So if you listen to it and you're like, what is she rambling about? Just know that I was rambling.
Yeah. We were both rambling. We both know it. Much like right now. So we're going to get something in our glass.
My hair is being very, like...
Quit looking at yourself.
I don't know.
Look at them.
No, like...
Look at them.
Not Farrah Fawcett, but what's it called when you do the...
Like, the volume,
I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but
you got a blowout or something? Or a glow up? Or
a glow up.
I don't know.
I looked over and I was like, what decade did I walk out of?
Well, apparently not the 90s, because you
not the 90s.
Didn't like that.
No. Anyways,
Maybe
I'm just kidding.
Like the 80s.
Actually, I like this better.
Will they able to get it right? Find out tonight on Drinking Buddies.
I feel like, that's when you're like doing something and you're like... Alright, that's enough.
Okay.
Feathering. That's what...
Feathering.
It feels very feathered.
Made famous by Farrah Fawcett. That's a lot of F's.
That's what I meant.
Well, I guess we should take a peek at our proofs, and maybe we should go in proof order.
Okay, I am down for that.
So we got this Motorhead. I should have played some Lemmy. Don't have the rights to that, though. This is 90 proof. Okay, 90 proof.
Oh, he seemed very disappointed. Like he's expecting any one of these to be,
It's Motorhead, man. I was expecting like 110 at least. Sarah Fawcett. Sarah Fawcett. Love it. Love it. Oh, this one's 100 proof.
Terrible.
So this is the Heaven's Door double barrel whiskey. It's a hundo.
And we've done some stuff we did some Heaven's Door stuff in our episode that we did, but not this one.
Correct. Glenn and Kathy, Golf Whiskey. Saw you guys in the chat here already. This is from them.
It's getting very close.
Yeah. This is 46, so it's 92 proof. And it's a rye. And we got here. Oh, yeah, American Highway. This is 96. So it looks like we might be going with this. No, we're going lowest. Motorhead.
Motorhead it is. Say hi to Will and or the Grease.
Hello, Will and or the Grease.
I'll never know who it is.
Will and/or.
And/or. Oh, they're all saying hi, Grease. So
And/or.
It must be Grease then.
Well, dadgummit.
Dadgummit.
Dadgummit. I was hoping. I was wanting Will.
Rude. So rude.
You know I love you.
All right.
Pause for cork pop. Oh, whoa.
Pause for a while for cork pop. That one's really in there.
Come on, Lemmy. Come on. Oh, okay. The Ace of Spades.
Okay, because I don't know anything about them. I was like, you're going to have to tell me.
So, yeah, Motorhead.
Other than that word, I know nothing.
Well, it's a song. That's definitely their most popular song. The Ace of Spades.
No, I know that song, but like that's all I know.
Yeah. So Lemmy, bass player, singer, he would always have the mic stand like up here, and then the mic pointed down, and he always did this. I didn't meet him, but I was in a room with him at the Rainbow Room in LA one time when I was out there. I don't think I got to say anything to him, but just saying.
I just think that's funny, like how you and him remember that night are very different.
Yeah.
It was just another night at the Rainbow Room for him.
Right. Yeah.
And you were like, I was in a room with him.
Or wait, did I get to talk to him? Not then.
I don't know him.
But it might have been on video. But anyway, he's no longer with us. He has passed on.
Oh.
But Motorhead, Ace of Spades.
So, what do we know about this?
Nothing.
Distilled, barreled, and blended and bottled by Proof Artisan Distillers, Fargo, North Dakota. Fargo.
Eh?
Distributed by Brew Pipeline Inc. I know zero about any of that.
See, this is what I'm saying, Brian. First super chat that you knew from Brian saying Motorhead only 90 proof. That's disappointing. I would expect full proof, like, everything.
I thought that this was going to be sourced, but it says distilled, barreled, blended, and bottled by this place in North Dakota. Because I would swear from the nose, I would be like, oh.
For Brian.
That's sourced.
What's this? Chad, we were friends one time. How many times have you talked to Will on the phone? How many times have I whispered in your ear? How many times have I gotten you to smile?
Yeah.
Uncountable.
What was it last week that we were talking about astrology?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you were like, I took an astronomy class in college.
No, I said I took that in college. You said astrology or astronomy?
I was wondering, what is Grease's sign?
Thought you were going to say, that was a real Grease moment of you.
No, I was wondering what his sign was.
Grease, what's your sign?
Actually, I want to know what yours and Will's signs are because I'm curious. I just like to look this stuff up because it's fun.
I'm not getting much of a nose on this. Are you?
It's got like
Get it all in the glass.
I don't like when you do that. You're gonna give yourself whiplash. Like seriously, that's how people your age throw their back out.
Different band. That's Metallica. Whiplash. That's Metallica.
He didn't even register my joke.
Because it wasn't a joke.
Well, because I'm like that really does happen though. So
I am a little tweaked now. Yep, not getting much on this nose.
It smells like a very kind of sugary orangey thing. Almost. Ooh, I think I've said this before.
Yeah.
Peach rings, the gummy candy.
Okay, I was gonna say there is, if anything, a little peachy note.
Yeah, I thought it was orange at first, but it's more peach.
So we got I just want to say hey to some people who have come in here. We got Clifton, Bourbon Bites. I think Hot Toddy just came in here. We got Whiskey Mountains, Adriana, sorry.
I think that makes you a Virgo, Grease.
Birthday's in August.
I think. It might be the one before that.
Yes, social security number and blood type next.
Or is that
And
Aries?
if you could pee into this.
Somebody help. I don't know. I think August 10th is like right on the edge or something.
Yeah, not much on this nose, so I'm just going for it.
Peach rings.
Peach rings.
Very light. Mm-hmm. A Leo. That makes sense.
Of course. I have no idea. I'm just like, yes.
I see it. I see it. And then will has to be something very, like, agreeable and... Because Leos are, like, strong.
Oh, like... Not much there?
No, I just... Oh, you're... Huh. Interesting.
What's that?
No, I was just curious. I don't know what Will's is. Anyways, we're not here to talk about that.
Okay.
I just think it would be interesting to know. Like, I'm a Libra and he's a Taurus, and we balance each other out. Like, that's literally that's my whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't actually care. It's just fun. It's just fun. It's funny.
Fun.
And I like to hear what people say and then just be like, oh, Devin, you're a Pisces? That all makes sense now. People will be like, what does that mean?
Yeah. So there is some information on here. I like this. It's the mash bill is 60% corn, 36% rye, and 4% malted barley. Or just barley, I would assume it's malted. Aged 4 years in charred oak barrels. So it's a 4-year-old of a high rye bourbon.
Do you remember how much it cost?
The Ace of Spades. It was like $60.
Ooh.
Something like, you were the one who actually bought it.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. Oops.
A raucous rock and roll blend of straight bourbon whiskey, boasting a high rye content and bursting with complex flavors. Produced using award-winning small batch distilling methods in North Dakota. Celebrate the loudest rock and roll band to ever grace our ears with this 90 proof. I added that last part. 90 proof offering.
Yeah, they're like, it's so rock and roll. I mean, I guess they gotta be drinking it all night, so you need something. I mean, it hangs around a little. My second sip, you know. I was thinking, like, that this was less expensive. I thought this was, like, 40-ish or
I think it was
less.
around
I think you're right.
60.
It was, like, 60. You know, it's very light. I've had...
Super light.
But I've had worse 4-year-old stuff.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't taste young. I'll give it that.
It tastes like if it was either higher proof or older or both, it would actually be pretty good stuff. Like,
right.
If you gave this to me
Which
blind,
is unfortunate.
In either of those scenarios, if you gave it to me blind, I would probably think this was a Kentucky product. Not that means that, you know, it's better than everything else just because from its
$58.99 at Total Wine. Thank you,
yeah,
James.
it's too expensive. You're paying for the name. But, you know.
There are many familiar names in the chat.
Again, they are distilling their own stuff, and they're probably not I've never heard of this distillery before. That doesn't mean they're not huge, but...
Now, this is the part I don't know. Are the members from Motorhead from North Dakota? Like, what's
the significance?
What's the connection?
I don't know.
What's the connection?
But, again, I think... Someone tell me in the chat, have you ever heard of this distillery before? What's it called again? Proof Artisan Distillers. So,
yeah,
the fact that it's 4 years old, what I assume is a lesser-known distillery putting out a 4-year-old product that's a smaller place that they made themselves, that also has a celebrity's name on it. I understand how it got to be $58.99. I don't think it should be that price, but I can do the marketing math.
Oh, that's
or
right.
Whatever.
They're from England. Oh man, I had a moment.
Are they from?
I had a moment.
I don't know anything about them, so I couldn't.
Well, they don't. Lemmy doesn't have like a super. Heavy...
Are you all on a first name basis? That's so cute.
Everyone calls him Lemmy.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Mr. Motorhead.
Mr. Motorhead.
Excuse me, Mr. Motorhead. Yeah, he doesn't have like a real heavy accent, so I'd forgotten that they're from England. Yeah. Hey, Scott Pigsley.
Hey, Scott Pigsley. Yay.
We actually do want to bring this up because
it's a new code.
It's a new code, Scott.
It's posted on our Patreon page.
It's Bourbon Night 25, right? Or Bourbon Night 25.
I think so. I think it's Bourbon Night 25.
Yeah, so that code is actually no longer...
somebody posted to one of those coupon sites, which, you know, it is open to everyone. We tell you here on the channel, and we tell our patrons and stuff. So it's open to anyone who watches the show. But if you don't watch the show, you know, somebody posted it. So they changed it. So don't post it, because we'll change it again.
Yeah. I mean, I can jump over to Patreon and figure it out real quick.
Okay.
But
it's one of our recent posts.
Yeah.
While Chad's doing that, I'll tell you about something exciting. So wait, before we finish this up, what do you think? I kind of said
it's a skip for the price. If this were $20, I would be like, it is what it is. But
even if it was like 30, maybe 35, like again, because I understand where the cost is coming from. They're not a huge distillery. They're not a Jim Beam. They can't put out a 4-year-old product at like what, $15.99, $16.99. I get it. They can't do it. But almost $60? Yikes.
There, I just put it in there. Oh, thank you, Hot Toddy.
But it doesn't taste bad. It just doesn't have much going on for us. Like, that would be a poorly spent $60 for a 90 proof product.
I mean, it's going to go in that ultimate celebrity.
It will.
You know. Well, I do have to research. I got to make sure that it's not just by name only, because we don't do the Duke, you know, because John Wayne obviously had nothing to do with the whiskey. You know, we don't put the Frank Sinatra or Lincoln.
He did not have anything to do with it.
Those won't be in there because they had nothing to do with it. So as long as the band had some type of hand in this, then they will go in. If not, we just spent $60 for you all, which is what we do anyway. But
it's true.
But anyway, yeah, it's Bourbonnight 25 for 25% off and free shipping at liquid-iv.com. It's a lifesaver. It's a game changer.
Well, I will say
all the time.
We're going to Vegas on Labor Day weekend, and we're going to definitely take a bag because yikes. But I bet if you check out the site, they tend to have sales on Labor Day. So if you don't want to buy some now, like maybe in a couple weeks, if you're interested, I bet you that code might be a little bit better than just 25% off. I can't guarantee. I don't know. But I would guess. You know, having worked in the retail marketing space previously for consumer goods, I do know that these major holiday weekends tend to come with added discounts.
It's true. Eric, the Bourbarian, love that. It says this is about the distillery, I believe. Since opening as the first legal whiskey distillery in North Dakota, Jay and Joel have had the honor of sharing their passion for quality through the production of nationally awarded,
I assume, spirits. Well, the thing is,
hit that character limit, didn't you? No, I'm kidding.
I think, so maybe we say no to that bottle. But I do think what I learned from that experience was I would like to pay attention to that distillery because their stuff tastes quality. Again, if you gave that to me blind, I might have said Heaven Hill. I might have guessed that. I don't know.
Maybe.
Or maybe Turkey with it being a little bit more high rye. But I think that either a older or a higher proof product from them would actually be very promising. So I think maybe we should check them out and see what else they got going on.
So Rick is asking if we've ever tried J.R. Ewing bourbon, and yes, that happened to make it in. Well, that was in our consideration. I don't think it made. Did it make the episode? I don't know. But our Island of Misfit Whiskeys.
Oh yeah, I can't remember now. I think it did.
Yeah, but again, see, that's based off of a TV show. Obviously, the fictional characters. Or the fictional character of J.R. Ewing didn't make the bourbon, so that wouldn't make the list.
Right. Yeah.
All right, I know you've been trying to
say something. No, it's fine. Not to sling too many things, because that's...
Sling it, baby.
I'm just here to...
Sling it.
To provide information, because I know at some point the mods, because they're awesome, will drop I already see that. Scott Paisley already dropped the whiskyambitions.com, and we have some new stuff on the site, which, no pressure, just informing you, because I think this one is really cool. We're about to do a lot of traveling, so we're going to take this with us. But we now have these Glencairn travel cases on our site, and you can just get the case, or you can get them with 2 Crystal Glencairns or 2 of our regular Glencairns as a set, which is fun. They make a nice gift. But we also just got some new logoed.
The new full logo. This has not been offered in this configuration before.
Yeah.
On a cut crystal, so that's new.
We just got a full shipment of these lovely crystal glasses from Scotland. They came a long way to be with us, and we're excited. Then you just take it to go. And you can take it to your bourbon nights or give it as a gift. I don't know.
Keep it for yourself.
Yeah. We have one. We have more than one.
We do.
But anyways, so that's available now. And the fall candle. The fall candle's back. I'm so excited. It's not fall yet, but I couldn't wait. So I put it up on the site. Oh, I have to say thank you to David, Jeanette, and Amy Fife for introducing us to this case.
Yeah,
they gave us this case originally, and I was like, this case is so amazing. We need to have this on the site and share it with everyone.
Absolutely.
And so thanks you guys for the nice gift, because it led to
it's true.
Other things. We wanted to get our logo on here, but you have to buy 500 of them in order to do that. And we could, but I don't know where to put 500 of these, so we did not.
We did not.
All right, what's next?
Well, speaking of, just piling on here, might as well get it all over with.
Pile it on.
There are a few spots still left for our Scotland trip. Speaking of where Glencairn comes from, and Scott just dropped the link there. It's also in the description. It's a clickable link if you want to do that and go with a couple of bourbon lovers over to Scotland.
And jump in the deep end.
It's going to be much more
Scotch. Versed.
Thank you. Versed in Scotch. So we'll be out of water,
We are looking, though, because we're already going to be over there, and we were like, what if we extend our trip for just a couple of days, go to Glencairn, get some inside knowledge on what makes this little guy so special, and then, ride the Harry Potter train. It's not a train that's themed Harry Potter. It's the train used in the Harry Potter films, which
the Harry Potter
I'm sure you think it's lame. That's fine.
You can think
I don't care. You can think that, but I want to ride that train. I want to sit in the car.
Train. Choo ride.
I'll buy you a chocolate frog. We'll take it on the train with us.
Watch it.
It's just so beautiful over there. Like, who wouldn't want to take? It's like a.
We've only got one good jump.
I don't know. I think it's less than 2-hour train ride. Sounds so nice. I want to do that. Ray said, "I'll fight anyone who says it's lame." Thank you.
Glen and Kathy Golf Whiskey here. Gifted us with this lovely Ragnarok Rye. This is from Catoctin Creek. It's hard to say. Catoctin Creek.
Catoctin? Is that what it says? Catoctin.
Catoctin.
Yeah.
I think I saw someone having a discussion in the chat earlier about what a Catoctin is, and I think there's an actual definition.
Catoctin.
Whatever. This is Ragnarok Rye in association with Gwar, another band. God, what awful racket. I've seen them live.
Oh, that's what it stands for.
I got some blood sprayed on me, which is
I've also seen them live.
There you go.
I was not old enough to be at that show. By several years.
We also have some super chats, but I wanted to get something in our glass first. Go back up here to John, who's saying, meeting Chad and Sarah at Whiskey Live in Nashville was a YouTube bucket list event. Got the WWE 3-chord, and I got to give it to Chad's team. Not a rye guy. Sorry, Sarah.
That's okay.
There you go. Sweet. I like it.
It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was. That was fun. I didn't know of this WWE 3-chord. That's interesting.
I didn't know about that either.
That would count.
I do like the 3-chord stuff, though.
Have to see.
Let's see.
And then our next super chat.
Go ahead. Oh.
Yep.
Second Right Strong says, found you guys this week. I enjoy your reviews and info on the whiskey you drink. Well, thank you.
Wow. Welcome aboard. Thank you.
We just ramble and talk about my hair. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what we do. We actually never do that.
To John and Second Right Strong.
Except we do ramble.
Ragnarok cheers. Oh, we definitely ramble.
We definitely ramble, for sure.
Definitely ramble.
Chris, good day. We'll be seeing you in 2 weeks.
We'll see you
Can't
soon,
wait.
Chris.
Oof, this is... Smells kind of rye forward. It's kind of zesty.
It is zesty. In a different way than I normally get in any type of whiskey.
Do we have, Kevin wants to know, a favorite celebrity bottle so far? I think that 3-chord drummer.
The Whiskey Drummer.
Whiskey Drummer.
It's also the most expensive.
Because we're brats.
But it's legit.
It's
blind,
legit.
The best, yeah.
It's very good.
If you're wondering who is the celebrity connection there, it is Neil Giraldo, who is not just Pat Benatar's husband.
I'm not allowed to speak on this anymore?
The comments... Not that we said he was... we said...
No, I said it as a joke because...
And people were like, I'll have you know that Neil Giraldo
were not pleased at
an amazing
all.
musician and...
I was like, I never said
recording artist and engineer.
I just made a joke that didn't go over well and people didn't like it.
I do like this nose. It's different.
It's growing on me, but it's very... Like, at first, the rye really jumps out at you. Mm-hmm. This is rye, right? This is rye.
Yes, it's Ragnarok
it's
Rye.
I'm like, I'm not... My nose isn't broken, right?
James Wolverton. The San Francisco treat. Actually met Gwar.
It should be James Wolverton Cicerone. Isn't that your title now?
Oh, Cicerone, yeah.
Isn't that what it's called? I think so. We talked about this last time also, I think.
Yes.
You should change your name. Let everyone know. You earned that.
Actually met Guar and asked why they weren't in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They found that quite funny. Yeah, they would qualify, right? They've been around for a while. Maybe it's because they're not of planet Earth. That's their whole thing. They're aliens. They crash landed and... Yeah, that's the thing. Thank you for that, James and John.
He said Whiskey Weekend Batch 4. Oops. From when he saw us.
Right. That makes more sense. I wasn't going to say anything, but that makes a whole lot more sense.
This is...
Thank you guys both. Appreciate
This is some rye.
Appreciate you.
Man, it's pretty spicy. What do I think about it? What's the proof?
96.
See, the thing with rye is that I think because it has so much spice, it doesn't necessarily need to be. You know, normally I like bourbons around 110 and up. Mm-hmm. Could be 100. That's fine.
Sure.
Even sometimes in the 90s. That's fine too. But proof hounds, you know? But rye doesn't need to be because it has that spice that really hangs out. So I don't think it has to be... I'm not like, all my ryes need to be at least 120 proof. That's not how I feel.
This is interesting. A little dry in the finish, but...
It's got pepper.
Pretty good.
And... What else? It's very peppery. A little bit of mint.
It's a cool bottle, too.
Yeah, I like and
from
this.
The label to the topper.
Now, do we know how much this was?
Well, no.
It was a gift.
It was a gift.
Right,
so.
But I was just hoping to share.
No.
Not that
sure.
I need the gifts.
And I haven't even really seen it out in our area, at least.
That's true.
Maybe in Virginia.
It's 100% unmalted rye.
Unmalted rye.
And Glenn says that Catoctin Creek is 100% rye.
Okay. Guar created the label. Well, there you go.
$100.
$100.
Well, thanks.
Wow.
Thanks, Glenn and Kathy.
Okay.
You spoil us. You're too kind. But this is fun.
It is.
I like the label. I mean, it's really cool. That's how they get you. It really hangs out, too.
Yeah. Well, now knowing it's 100% rye, that makes
this feels more
sense.
like what the other one was trying to say with it's this rock and roll bourbon. Like, this feels more...
Here's a wimpy 4-year.
Definitely makes a statement. If you don't like, you know, high rye, or if you don't like rye, just rye whiskeys, then this is not going to be for you.
Yeah. I saw a question up here.
It has a kick.
If I can find it.
The pepper really hangs around. And normally I don't like that, but I actually...
Jake Miller.
It's like pepper and clove.
Yep. If you had to pick one drummer in Whiskey 2 to be in Chad's karaoke band, who would you pick? Well, I think it's got to be Jason. Mash and drum. I mean, Jason C. I would say. There's, drums and drams, of course, but I know Jason a lot better, so that's who I'd have to pick.
It's like picking kickball teams. This feels rude. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that one really sticks with you. It's a lot of clove and pepper.
Well, that's cool. There's 5 tops in total, one for each band member.
Oh, neat.
And I believe I know their original singer has died. I'm not sure the status of the other band members as far as like original lineup or whatnot.
I don't know.
When I saw him, it was the original singer before he died.
I definitely would buy a bottle of this before I bought another bottle of the last one.
Agreed.
Just because I feel like this one has more value and I think it has a unique... I don't know what the word is. I mean, the flavors are unique, but I think it has more of a unique position than the other bottle. It is, again, if I were going to spend $100, it is more than I would like to spend because it feels like such a very specific flavor profile that if, 10 people went out and bought it, I would say not everyone's going to like it. Just 10 of your average whiskey drinkers go out and buy it.
Well, I wonder how close it is to...
Oh.
Should
we find out?
Other Catoctin Creek. This is the Rabble Rouser rye whiskey, bottled in bond. Hello. Also from Glenn and Kathy, so they're in here. I say we do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. We're going to do it. Going off the celebrity train a little bit, but that's okay.
Well, it's for the same purposes.
Yeah.
We have time, right? We have time.
Absolutely. I'm going to do it in my first glass, though.
All right.
Barely have to wash it out. There's not much flavor in this first glass.
Well, while you do that, I'll go ahead and glug, 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 glug. There we go. I might need a touch more of this.
Glug, glug, glug. Keep mine on the right. Well, Sarah keeps hers on the left, so...
Wait, what?
Oh, no, wait. No, okay. Never mind. All good.
Don't test me.
All good.
Okay.
100 proof. Probably distilled by hand. That's got to be hot. Ow, 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 ow. Anyway, in copper pot stills in the rolling foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains.
I love the Blue Ridge Mountains.
Percival,
I'm going
Virginia.
there in November.
DSP VA 15012.
That was the worst dad joke. By hand. Ugh. That one hurts.
Whatever. They love it.
Whiskey Mountains deep side with me.
If you're distilling something by hand, I mean, it just makes sense to me.
Does it help you to see the phonetic saying of Catoctin?
Catoctin. Catoctin.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so fun to say. I just get carried away with it, and I don't care what comes out as long as it's okay. Catoctin. 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 Catoctin.
Ooh. Whoa. It must be their rye. It carries like so much of that clove. This one has something else in there.
I like that.
It almost tastes like
Almost has a
this
little
is actually like your thing that you would normally say, like peaches if they were cooked down with like a lot of cloves and then you just like took the syrup that was left.
Yeah.
Very specific, but
it's more forgetting my own word. Meal-ish.
Savory?
Yeah, thank you. It's more savory than this one.
Malort for the win said the look on Sarah's face post dad joke was the most married couple thing I've seen on Whiskey 2. I'm glad we could be that for you.
We try to bring it here. Someone's drinking Jim Beam Choice? Brandon?
This is...
Wow.
I stand by peaches and cloves and booze. Like boozy peaches and cloves cooked way, way down for like a peach pie or something. I don't know. They've been cooking for a long time. That is the flavor that hangs in my mouth after, the finish.
I gotta say, I like this one a lot more.
You think? I don't know. They're
than the
different.
Ragnarok. I just think it is, 4 points higher, but I feel like it's more, it's fuller, it has more of a mouthfeel, better finish to me. It's not dry.
They're different. This has more mintiness.
Yes.
The Ragnarok has more minty flavors and more of like a effervescent thing going on. This is, I think maybe a little bit more full.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Interesting. What was this one again?
The
Rabble Rouser.
Rabble Rouser. Rabble Rouser.
Someone said new words with Chad. JG said.
Rabble. Catoctin.
Chad tries new words.
Catoctin.
Boozy Peaches would make a good drag queen name, Whiskey Mountain says. I like that too.
Taken.
It's like, I'll put that one in my back pocket.
Yeah.
Hot Toddy already has his.
Right. It's kind of built in.
That's nice. Thanks, Glenn and Kathy.
Yeah.
Wow, these are high rye though. Oh, but we're getting into the season where like I said before, I'm wishing it was fall.
Don't you wish summer away?
Less than 70 degrees at least, please. I'm so sick of 90-something degrees. Not the band.
90-something
98
degrees?
96. 98 degrees.
98. Not that I know. I don't know. Is it?
You do know. I'm so
because
tired
I'm
of
cultured.
it. But yeah, this reminds me of the weather that I want it to be, and also because I decided I'm ready for fall, I put my fall candles out. So
our neighbors were making chili today. I'm like, red flag, chili flag. I mean, don't. It's wrong.
Flag on the play.
Flag, chili.
It is still too hot for chili.
Yeah. These are not the same bottle.
Well, look at that.
Or are they? Maybe they are.
I don't know.
I'm too drunk to taste this chicken.
I always get so frustrated, though, when it's still like 90-something degrees in September. I'm like, will you just leave summer? Nobody wants you here anymore. Just go.
I love summer.
But we have to be outside at so many festivals in September, and then it's so hot.
I won't love summer in September.
I just want it to be like a light, long-sleeve shirt type of a day.
High of 72, says Brian Brittany.
Ugh, I'm jealous. So
dumb.
It's Kentucky. Who knows? It'll be snowing on Wednesday, and then it'll be 90 again on the weekend.
Well, John Wadsworth agrees with you.
Thank you, John. He lives in Georgia.
I think he's saying preach, Sarah.
It's going to get hot.
You know.
He likes fall because football.
What, John Wadsworth likes football?
Leave him alone.
Maybe the Bulldogs?
Can you tell Chad has some sore feelings about this? He feels that he's been backburnered for football.
It's okay.
He's a little salty about it.
I'm used to it. Just been live in general. People are like, "Oh, sorry, football's on."
Yeah, couldn't make it football. That's fine. Do what makes you happy.
I agree.
We're just here to have fun.
That's true.
All right, these are nice. I think I'm gonna finish these later. But what do we think price-wise? How are we feeling? I mean, I wish it wasn't so expensive.
There's the added celebrity tax on all of these, you know?
That's true.
Which is the sucky part of the category of celebrity whiskey.
Yeah.
I guess people can make the argument that the Terry Bradshaw isn't that bad. Excuse me, at like $40. But we don't really love that bottle. I know some people do.
Yeah.
There's some fans of the Terry Bradshaw.
I feel like the celebrity bottle category is like... It's kind of a Venn diagram that has a very small crossover of like people buy this bottle because it has the celebrity name on it of the person that they want to support.
Yeah.
And people looking for good whiskey, like really just good whiskey. And there's this very small overlap of people who kind of like that person and are looking for good whiskey. That there's actually something that like meets that requirement.
Yeah.
Mostly they're pretty separate. It's like it's drinkable, and they love. What's his name? Brad Paisley?
Brad Paisley.
I don't know if it's not drinkable or not yet. We haven't tried it yet. But I can imagine people who love Brad Paisley being like, oh, I'm going to buy this no matter what.
Barstow Bourbon Company, so I have confidence.
Of course, I also have confidence in them, but I'm just using that as an example.
I just realized...
Why am I picking on Brad Paisley? He didn't do anything to me except for make those...
Did you know what he said about
those commercials that the song gets stuck in my head?
Nationwide, it's on your side. I just realized that we got the Sweetens Cove down there, but it's the... Tennessee. Is that right? Yeah.
Tennessee?
Kentucky and Tennessee.
Yeah, that's what it says.
And that's still what's his nuts.
What?
Those three guys.
Why are you so mad about it?
No, I just couldn't remember.
Peyton Manning and a golfer and
Roderick,
somebody else.
Andy Roderick and Jim
is it
Jim
not
Nance?
Is it not a golfer? Tennis player.
Tennis.
Sports.
And Jim Nance. But anyway.
I hope that ends up. I hope that ends up in Mad Madness next year. Sports. American Highway Reserve, 96 proof. I know we paid $99 at the Bardstown gift shop. Oof. I think it's a little less elsewhere, but not by much. And I think we missed a super chat. Oh no.
Yep.
Flag on the play.
Tony.
This is the only... Someone needs to teach me terms.
That's okay. Hey-o! Congrats on 90K! Also got OKI Batch 1 today. Well, congrats to you. And
congrats.
Thank you.
I'll go with yellow card next time.
The band?
No.
Oh, okay.
Like in soccer. You get a yellow card, and then you get a red card. See, I know that.
You know things.
I played soccer. I don't know any of the other ones. I didn't play them.
Gotta play them to know them.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Let's do this. I'll put these off to the side.
Is ADHD whiskey in here?
I don't know.
People keep adding him. Oh, there he is.
Oh, oops.
Tinsucky.
Tinsucky.
That's funny. I said funny.
I didn't know he was there. Or else I wouldn't have. I thought...
You summoned him.
I know. It feels like I summoned him by saying...
His name.
I hope this doesn't end up on Mad Madness.
And he's like, record.
Sports.
Oh, sports? Ah.
The worst possible scenario. Now he's got to get the knife out. Jeez. JG wants to know, is soccer a sport?
Well, points off.
Not really in this country, is it?
For this perforation.
I'm just going to stay over here while you do that.
Oh my god. Oh, it's the worst. There we go. Pause for cork pop.
All right, you did it.
Yikes.
It wasn't pretty, but...
We got there. Tony and Lisa with a super chat saying go dogs. There you go, John Wadsworth. Got your cheering squad in here.
Oh, Todd's upset about the soccer comments. I did not mean to start something. Sheesh.
We didn't say it, Todd.
I didn't say anything.
Go Crew.
I do like to watch soccer. Again, because I used to play it, and I
Troy
know
and
that
Lisa.
It sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but you know.
Oh, that hit
was...
Yeah, it's plastic. I played soccer when I was like 5. Soccer is a sport, damn it. It's a beautiful game.
I like soccer.
Yeah, soccer's great.
Football. Ended up not being coordinated enough or fast enough. Also, I don't do good when I'm out in the sun all day. So there was a lot of reasons why I couldn't keep playing soccer. Just a lot of things. Yeah.
Reasons.
Mm-hmm. They tried to put me in goalie once. Can you imagine my anxiety as a goalie? Yeah. It was awful.
We got Kilco Whiskey Musings in here as well, and Bourbon. A couple more channels in here as well.
Oh, oops. I almost just drank it without...
It's not a bad nose. What did we say this is? Like 96 proof?
You were the one who said, and I don't remember because I wasn't listening.
Yes, 96 proof. So, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This is the stuff that is aged on the road. Following Brad Paisley, his tour, they've got barrels on the road. So it's sort of like the Jefferson's Ocean metaphor, right? It's sloshing.
I was trying to think
more
of a
contact of the wood.
To call it like groupies, but with barrels, and it wasn't good.
It's a roadie. It's a roadie.
Yeah.
Bourbon. John, speak of the fisherman.
That's a big fish.
Bulldog himself. Chad, you know I wouldn't backburner you. It's the weekend that UGA plays that team in the god-awful blue and orange in Jacksonville.
He's got to support his team.
Florida, huh?
He'll be there in spirit.
Okay. Will you call? Will you call me?
He wants you to FaceTime him.
You FaceTime me? Cheers, John.
Oh, that was too much. I didn't like that one. Ugh.
And Chris with a super chat saying, just started drinking whiskey. Beginner bottles. Oh, well,
this is a good question for the chat.
Opened the floodgates. Let us get this on our palate first, Chris.
Let me think about that. Yeah. Honestly, it has a little bit of nuttiness on the nose.
Hey. That ain't bad. Hey, Mikey.
It's not bad.
Retail's around, well, I don't know retail, but we got it for 99, Scott.
Which is a lot. Let's see. Evan Williams Bottled and Bond. That's a good, or Evan Williams 1783, I think, is a really good beginner bottle.
1783, yes.
Bottled and Bond is a good one to graduate to from the 1783. 1783 is what? Under $15 or under 15, 16 bucks? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 86 proof. I think that's 86, right?
It's 90 now. You're thinking
that's
of
the old bottle.
Proof.
It's 90 proof. A good place to start, I would say that one. A lot of people start with Woodford, which is going to be more expensive.
Yes.
So I would start...
Four Roses small batch.
Four Roses small batch, yeah. I think my thing is, like, I like ones that are more central palate-wise.
Yeah, okay.
And I think Four Roses has its own specific flavor profile. So
Sure.
if you try Four Roses, you might think you either love it or you don't.
Right.
And I don't want that to, like... I wouldn't want that to, like, deter somebody.
Sure. Some people will say Basil Hayden.
Some people will say Basil Hayden. It is very easy.
You can, but you're spending a lot.
You're spending a lot.
For an 80 proofer. Now, 80 proof might be where you need to be. I think maybe 86. Oh, Evan Williams single barrel.
We're just Evan Williams.
86 point.
Only Kentucky. And it might be going away.
Now it is. It is. No, it's going to only Kentucky.
Yeah.
Got it. All right. Help out, chat. Help out.
We talk about this a lot. I feel like I just had a bottle the other day that I said, this would make a really good
Russell's Reserve 10 year. That's
entry.
90 proof. It's a 10 year, so it's got a good age on it. It's 90
Pretty
proof.
readily available.
Uh-huh.
A little more expensive, but...
No, not too bad. It's like $25 to $30. Yeah, you might be thinking of the single barrel, which is like 60 or 70. Or...
That makes sense, though. Yeah.
Someone said Eagle Rare. I would say Buffalo Trace if you can't find Eagle Rare, and some people can't even find Buffalo Trace now.
Yeah.
Elijah Craig Small Batch is a heavier hitter for that 94 proof, so like, I don't know about that.
A lot of people would say Wild Turkey 101, but I think the proof and the rye content are maybe could be intimidating. Now, I know some people that started off that way, and they're like, I love it, and I only went up from there. And that's great, but I don't think that applies to everyone.
Yeah.
So, what else?
Well, while you're thinking, I got to bring this up. John. Hey, guys. John Shope. Hope I'm saying that correctly. I am terrible. Shop?
Shope. I think Shop would have 2 P's.
Yeah, Shope.
I don't know that.
Please forgive me. Virginia sales manager for Catoctin.
There you got it. Look at you.
I had to look up. Mm-hmm. Thanks for featuring us on your live tonight and saying all the cool things about our Ragnarok Rye and Rabble Rouser.
Wow,
Surprise.
I didn't... Thank you for...
Very cool.
Yeah, thank you so much for the super chat. And I didn't know that we had someone who's involved in the audience.
You didn't have to super chat that, John. We got your other one, but we appreciate it.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Nonetheless, we'll still give you a...
Hope with an S. Shope.
Shope. Okay. We'll give you a Catoctin. Cheers. I know we got...
He'll get it one day.
We're behind. Catoctin. Catoctin Creek.
Like a clock.
TikTok.
There you go.
I know we're also very behind on super chats.
Are we?
We are.
Get us caught up, Chad.
Okay.
I think you went back too far. You're going too far.
We'll get back to... no?
A Catoctin Creek barrel pick request. Interesting.
Here we go. All right, catching up on these super chats. Big Vic's Backyard BS. It's called football. I can't wait for Vegas, y'all.
Yay.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
I see that you changed your name. Very cool.
John Wadsworth, the greatest fisherman in the world. I'll FaceTime. We'll definitely be there in spirits.
Nice.
In the spirits. It's true. I got that. Again, thank you for that bottle of Eagle. No. Brain, Chad. No work now. Too many Catoctins to think about. Elijah Craig Barrel Proof. Thank you, John.
There you go.
Tony, Joey, Chocolonely.
Is something going on with the focus?
Bag of donuts. I mean, maybe if I'm getting crazy.
Yeah, okay. Quit getting crazy.
Okay, I'll try. Did you know the gang from Always Sunny has a blended Irish and Pennsylvania rye whiskey? 100% donated to Bartend Relief. Very light summer sipper. P.S. Having surgery on Wednesday, so hopefully I'll be seeing you all in October.
Good luck. Best of luck to you.
All of the good vibes from us and the chat to you, Tony.
It's been such a journey for him.
We do know that. The guys are actually going to be at Bourbon and
Beyond doing their podcast. I haven't... Apparently there was like... I saw the press release for those bottles that they did, and I sent it to Chad.
So limited.
I was like, we need to get one of these for our celebrity project, and he was like, there's only like 1,300 bottles or something like that. Or less than 1,000, something like that. It was very, very limited. So if you know about anywhere we can get one or get a sample, give us a shout. But as soon as I read that, I was like, whoops, I did not read that article fully. I just skimmed, and that's what happened. So
we are now caught up. Cheers to all those super chats. Now, did we answer your question about the beginner whiskeys? I think we tossed enough out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. American Highway. And I'm back.
So
not much of a nose, but a pretty good,
solid
palate and finish and everything.
It reminds me of... It has Jim Beam-y notes about it with that like dark nuttiness. Not peanutty though, like barrel.
Right.
kind of walnut notes. But it doesn't taste just like Jim Beam. It tastes like it would be, like if it was blended. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Mm.
Which obviously I know that it's not Jim Beam, right? But that's what it reminds me of, and I think that's why I'm responding so well to it. But once again, when we're at this, proof point, and we're in this price range, I want more. But again, if you're a fan of his, I imagine that you'd be like, take my money.
Right.
And I don't think you would be disappointed with what you got because you got the bottle that you wanted from the musician that you like, and you got a product that's, enjoyable. Also,
kudos on him or his team or whoever for not calling it Brad Paisley, the whiskey. It's American Highway Reserve.
Right.
You
have to look to see that it's his thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It is him, right?
I sure hope
make that up, because we've been saying this the whole time.
Or we're just really wrong. See, he doesn't even say it on the back.
No.
Nope.
Nope. But it is, right?
It's Brad Paisley? Question mark? Not the country crowd here, so...
It is, right?
Yes. I'm going to say yes, definitely. So, Ray...
Help.
Saying, I was not a fan of the Highway Reserve. Didn't think it was bad at all. Just thought it was boring. Well, you need to try the first thing we had. Granted, it was at Bourbon Batch Ball.
Are we get the wrong Paisley?
It was at BBB while we were there at the Fall meetup, so our palate has not, may have not been that good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think...
Sean Paisley?
I think he's messing with you.
See me after stream. He's in trouble.
Help. Someone help.
I'm going to say... Oh, you meant BBC. Okay, gotcha. Part-time Bourbon Company. I'm like, what's BBB? Too many acronyms.
Sean
Never
mind.
Paisley. Yeah, it's Sean Paisley.
Was created by Brad Paisley. Thank you. Okay, it is. Sean Paisley. That's too funny. I think that it should be... I think if this whiskey was bottled without Brad Paisley's name or any of his...
Scene Paisley.
Attachments to it, what do you think this would cost?
$50.
I was going to say between $50 and $60.
Yeah.
For $100, I need...
Well, I guess we should figure out what is the celebrity tax. What's a celebrity tax? Is it 20%? Is it 30%?
I don't know. I guess it depends on how big the celebrity is.
Yeah.
How much of their audience drinks whiskey. Because the product in here is quality. It's just... It's hard to... what's the word called? Balance it. That's not the word I'm looking for.
Bourbon Pursuit episode of where they interviewed Brad Paisley about it. It's a good listen.
Oh.
I have not heard that one. I'll have to check it out. Check it out. Yeah, I don't know. I would say...
Reconcile. That was...
Reconcile. Okay.
That was the word.
You got the Chad... the Chad disease thing.
I do.
I would say a typical celebrity tax on whiskey is 20 to 30%. So this
That's
$50 to $60 costs 90
Closer
to 100. Yeah, makes sense.
I mean, again, when we say makes sense, it's like I see what's happening. It's not necessarily... I agree with that. Yeah.
It may have been a little bread.
I think, for a $50 to $60 product from Bardstown Bourbon Company that... Like, again, when I was talking about that Venn diagram earlier, you'd be like, oh, this satisfies my need for things that Brad Paisley does because I love him, and it's a good quality product.
It's a very small section for me.
And it's in that middle, but, like, at $100, it's harder to reconcile that.
Well, when I first saw this...
As a whiskey enthusiast, falling on that side of the Venn diagram, not the Brad Paisley side. Because I don't personally care.
I didn't even know Brad Paisley had anything to do with this. And you won't even find it on the bottle.
I'm sure that it's on the website, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
It's $108 on their website.
Well,
Yeah, it just...
It's good. I like drinking it. But
not for $100.
No, not for $100. Nick is saying 30% tax. Slipknot whiskey is about 30% more. Yeah, and we tried the Slipknot in our first celebrity episode. The number 9 and number 9 reserve. Good stuff, but But also that's, what's it called in Iowa?
Cedar. No.
No. Wait for the chat to catch up and.
Cedar Ridge. I said Cedar.
Is it Cedar Ridge?
He said no.
Yeah, you're right. Cedar Ridge.
No.
Is a smaller distillery, so then there's that craft tax too. So that's double the tax. But really, I guess no major distilleries. I mean, Bardstown Bourbon Company is a major distillery, but they contract distill, so it's like in their DNA. But
yeah.
Jim Beam, Buffalo Trace, Four Roses, Heaven Hill, Woodford,
Wild Turkey did a celebrity bottle.
Well,
with Matthew McConaughey, but he's kind of part of their creative team now.
Yeah, he's supposedly their creative director. Barring Wild Turkey, none of the major guys are putting out a celebrity.
It's true.
Whiskey. I mean, you got Jack Daniels with the Sinatra, but Sinatra's long been dead. Like, it's just...
It's not... He collaborated, yeah.
He really
it's inspired by, but not collaboration.
Buried with a bottle.
This is a tough one because, like I said, I don't dislike what's in the bottle. I do like it, and if it was priced more for, again, our crowd, because that's what I'm having trouble with is because I don't know that this bottle is for us.
It's for us.
I don't want to say our crowd because I don't know what they like, but I mean, I know there's a portion of them who I think this is not for, in that you want something that's higher proof. If you're going to spend $100, there's lots of things to spend $100 on, and you may not necessarily care about the tie-in to the music side, right? Mm-hmm. That's how I feel personally.
Yeah.
And when I look at it from that angle, I'm like, why $100? I can't get past that.
Right.
If you're a super fan, and you also like whiskey, I'm sure you'd be thrilled to spend $100 on it and get something that you enjoy. So, I don't know.
Well, now we're on Bob Dylan.
Okay.
Heaven's Door, our highest proof of the night. It's 100 proof. It's a double barrel whiskey.
Okay.
I wonder what's making it the whiskey and not the bourbon.
Jenny Hobgood says Green River is working on one now with Alan Jackson. At least that was her understanding. If they don't call it Chattahoochee,
it's got to be way down yonder on the Chattahoochee.
That's not how it's spelled, but that's fine. I'll let that one go. It has got to be named that. If it's not named that, we gotta throw a
Never knew
fit.
those muddy waters meant so much to me. Whatever, how it goes, I can't remember.
How much those
muddy waters meant to me. Little about love, little about living, and a lot about love. Or is it the opposite?
A lot about living and a little about love. This was my very first karaoke song.
Really?
When I was a small child. Also, not old enough to be...
A small child.
At the karaoke bar.
A small child.
A small child.
Okay. That's cool.
I feel like my story could have gone childhood star route. Like my backstory could have gone child star and end up on a very different path.
That's right.
But I didn't.
So, can't remember if we got like a 3-pack or what happened. Now, I think I just saw this as a 200 ml and I was like, well, that's better than spending, full price.
How much?
This was $18. So these might be used barrels. This might be not a bourbon mash bill. I'm not sure what's making this a whiskey. It's distilled in Tennessee.
Okay.
We knew that. But I don't know why it's a whiskey.
It's more...
Sovereignty, Alan Jackson. I want them to come out... Chad Ahuchi. I want them to come out with a Dwight Yoakam bourbon. Because I got to give Dwight Yoakam some respect. He's a good songwriter. And he's in Sling Blade.
Oh, jeez. These comments from the mods are very funny. Scott... maybe we need to do a Q&A without us with Pam, with each of our parents. You can ask them whatever about us. They can bring pictures. We'll load them up ahead of time.
True.
Now someone will have to run the switcher, but because I cannot see my mom trying to run the switcher. And then Hot Toddy says, I just can't see goth Sarah singing country karaoke. We're talking about like 7-year-old
Wow.
me versus high school me. So there's quite a difference.
What's named Silver Belly? Jenny? Does Dwight Yoakam already have a bourbon out there? Wouldn't be surprised.
I'm not. Just getting a little lightly toasted oak and some kind of sweet vanilla. Nothing too crazy. Chad Folsom says, Patreon, another round with the parentals. Oy. Oh, geez.
No information.
Oh, I would be so embarrassed. Oh my gosh.
No information as far as mash bill or anything. We just know it's a double-barreled whiskey.
How much was this? I asked this question.
$18.
$18
For a 200
I mean, it's
mil.
tiny.
Yeah.
But still, to try it?
Scale that up to 750 size, and you're at 50 or more.
Okay.
You're over $50.
Let's pretend like you and a friend buy this. That's $9 a piece plus tax and stuff. So $10 a piece. What would this cost for a pour at a bar? At least $10, right?
Yeah.
So you get the whole 200 and you get to try it. Mm-hmm. So I think that's not so bad. I like that. It feels easier, than buying the whole bottle. I wish they would do this with limited stuff.
Agreed.
Some people would get fussy because it would still be limit one and then they would have less quantity.
Right.
But
more people would get it.
It would be fun.
Absolutely, John. Yes. Approve. Stamp.
I hope. Yeah, I guess. That's fine.
What?
I didn't know. Didn't know that that's what we were going to be doing. I wasn't prepared. I should.
I mean, run the screenshot by Sarah for make sure her hair and makeup is on point.
I should have behaved myself better. I'm being very stuck up this episode.
Yeah, you're just being yourself. So we gotta go. Boop.
Chadwick.
This is good. I just wish I knew more about it.
This is good. That's very helpful for them.
Yeah, I just wish I knew more about it. I mean, we can't be bothered to Google something.
It's light.
Not
it's a
during
little
live,
toasty.
anyway.
It's, it has some nice toasty oak notes that I like. A little bit of vanilla. A little bit of graham crackery. I like that.
I like that.
The char kind of hangs out on the finish. It's not as rich and full as, I like things to be.
A little dry.
It's a little dry towards the finish. But I think this is one of the better Heaven stores that I've tried.
Agreed. Yeah. They didn't fare super well in our blind ranking.
Did not. But I think this one would do better.
Yeah, I think it would too. We are usually fans of double oaking, double barreling,
That's where the toasty is coming from. Mm-hmm. This makes sense now.
Can you get a little Dickle in there? Can you see a seed of it?
No, not at all. And usually, from the nose.
Oh, it's definitely not.
Okay, well.
But there's a little chalkiness in that dryness.
I'll have to go taste it again. So again, this is a 100 proof, 200 milliliter double barrel whiskey. And that's all she wrote. What are you giggling about?
People, anytime I rip on you, they're like, couch tonight.
If anything, I would be the one to go to the couch and be like, I can't be near you.
I just can't be near you.
I just don't even want to look at you.
Go sleep in the shed. We have a shed.
We also have a spare room, so I would not go to the couch. I'll take the spare room. I'll take the spare temper.
I'll take the other temper. Same as my other temper.
And again, if we had not worked with and for temper, that would not be the case.
No, we're not those type of ballers, folks.
We are not, so don't get any ideas. I know what you see behind you.
Tempur-Pedic.
We sure do put that image out there, don't we, though? Look at this behind us. And then we're saying, my Tempur-Pedic feels like this.
Oh, I like my Tempur-Pedic, lovey. How's your Tempur-Pedic?
I'll be traveling the world in September. We're going to Scotland.
Asshole. Yeah. Wow.
It is all through
we do paint a bad picture.
We paint a real bad picture. It is all through the good grace of the people who watch us and put up with us.
This is also our job. So this is like if you worked at a paper company, you've worked at Dunder Mifflin, this would be reams of paper.
Reams of paper.
What were we talking about?
We were talking about this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I sort of get a little Dickle, but only because I know...
hand tornado.
A little hand tornado. A little Whiskey Mountain. Because it says from Tennessee. Now, we don't know where in Tennessee, but... This is true, Kilco.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just having an off day, but I don't taste that. It does not taste at all like that.
I mean, I really got to look for it. I do think if it is that, the double barreling
has really disguised it.
You know who's good with disguising it? And here we are talking like it's a thing to be disguised. But either you like
really
the
like
Flintstone vitamin-ish of Dickle, or you don't.
It's a very specific flavor profile.
And it's not in all their stuff because they're bourbon, really good.
Right.
But they're like, this doesn't taste like our Tennessee whiskey. We're going to call this Dickle Bourbon, and as they should and as they did.
Yeah.
But you know who's really good at...
Don't do it.
Hiding the Dickle? Bardstown Bourbon Company. They're good at it.
Yes, for sure. I mean, it definitely depends on the release because there are finishes and releases where you can taste it more than others. But there have been a few where I'm like, couldn't taste that at all.
Right.
Especially when they use like the older stuff. They do like 17 year. And that one,
Agreed.
It works as a nice building block, and then through the finish, it's like you get the maturity, but not that flavor profile, and I think it works.
Yeah, I agree.
You agree. You looking at that? Yeah, I already know. I'll go get it. Shh. Help Chad and Sarah buy more paper. Become a patron. Thank you, Scott Paisley. That's too funny. Help us buy more paper.
How's the theme song go? I can hear it, but I can't hum it. You cannot hum the Office theme song because it's just a piano part.
Do do do. Oh, how's it go?
But the beginning. Ding 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 ding. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Wee do 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 do. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum.
This is not ringing any bells.
It's the Office theme song.
Kind of what you did. A little. Oh.
Scranton.
Oh! Oops. Definitely kicked this over. Wait, I just kicked this over.
Let's see if they're broken. They're probably broken, right?
They're not broken! Look at that.
Probably couldn't see that but they're not broken.
We should do like a holiday giveaway and give one of those away.
Totally.
That's how a giveaway works.
Oh,
if you didn't know.
I was like, what is a giveaway? So John's saying the vitamin candy reference. I heard this during the Gentleman Jack show, and I completely get it. I've always associated it with candy, like Runts or something. Now, Gentleman Jack, like, that's a whole different...
Little Chad, get out of here.
That's a whole different ball of wax.
Speaking of...
Gentleman Jack.
Dickle.
Who's the Pam in this couple? Is it Pan or Pam?
I think I can solve this Pam.
I can weigh in on this Pam issue.
We're mixing our references.
I know, I love it.
Can you keep up? I don't know. We do the same ones. Like every month we rotate references, so it shouldn't be hard.
We're not watching Gary anymore.
He's back with his mother.
Yes. Sports.
Sports. This is a lot of plastic. Okay.
Tennessee. It's Kentucky and Tennessee. It's pause for cork pop.
Okay, go ahead. I know you like to do that part.
Nice cork. Sweetens Cove, a lot less expensive than, the first Sweetens Cove that was out there that was like well over $100. This is around 60. Dunder IBN. I like that.
Who would I be? This is controversial, but I think I might be Phyllis. Kind of oblivious, but then also, like, when they interview her, she's so sneaky. But she's sweet, too.
Nice.
I don't know, what do you think?
Sorry, I gotta double check something here, because I think...
I don't know. What are you doing? It's very entertaining for everyone. I know we all agree. This is what they watched overtime for. This scrolling.
The scrolling?
What are you doing?
I thought maybe I'm wrong. I thought maybe I missed.
You think you missed a super chat?
Yeah.
Mods, did we miss a super chat?
Did we miss one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You're all the way back now.
Yeah, I guess we did.
So much scrolling over there. Are your wrists okay? Do you have arthritis now?
A little bit.
How's that nose?
I was like, I'm getting nothing, everybody. I'm getting nothing.
Sub in Lil Chad, because you're done.
No, I just forgot I didn't pour myself.
That's a Sarah moment right there. What you just did.
Yep.
That's embarrassing for you. Not for me.
I took a big old sniff of that.
I'm not getting anything.
I got nothing.
Did you see that?
Dolphin? Did you hear that dolphin?
I did hear the dolphin. Wow.
So, didn't skip a super chat, right?
King of the Mountain. Let's put him up there.
That's what I was thinking.
You got Chris?
Did we do Chris?
I don't know.
We didn't. That's the one.
Oh, okay.
Jeez. I knew. See, Chris?
He said, are we going to do anything for your anniversary when we're in town? We need to break Swan again. Maybe.
Only Swan could come.
We don't actually even have any plans for our anniversary yet. I think we might celebrate it when we're in Vegas. Because I think on our actual anniversary, we will have just come back, or we will still be at Bourbon and Beyond. It's on like a Monday or a Tuesday or something.
Yeah.
So I don't think we actually have any plans. I think we're going to do like an epic spa day in Vegas or something.
Yeah, but...
And by epic, I mean like one treatment. And
very
let me use
mediocre.
Very mediocre treatment. And
lowest price.
Let me use your pool for the whole day.
Yeah, I mean, we got to buy more reams of paper.
More reams of paper.
Thank you, Chris. I knew we missed something. So I'm not crazy after all.
This doesn't smell
a
so
little.
dickly, just a little.
But that's the Tennessee of it all, you know?
Yeah, it smells, I can smell the kin.
You can smell.
I can smell the Tennessee.
But no Barbie. Roger. Super chat. Thank you, Roger. A Tennessee cheers.
And Hot Toddy says, Bourbon on the Banks, let's do it up.
Let's do it up.
We will.
Hot Toddy. You bring your pole.
Gonna be here before you know it.
Spa day.
You bring your pole.
Bring your green hat.
Spa day. Yes, we're gonna have brunch. We're gonna have spa. We're gonna gamble a little. Play some craps. That's just me. Chad will watch. You can play.
I mean, we're in Vegas.
What is your... We've talked about this a little before. What is your game of preference?
What's my game?
Oh, also, I need Tammy
Russian
to tell me...
roulette.
Tammy, what was that game that we played in Louisville? Or in Indiana, technically.
That game was awesome.
That game was so fun. It was like blackjack, but it wasn't blackjack. It was something else. I can't remember what it was called. I need to write it down. Tammy will tell me. Or Brian.
Something. Yeah.
It was like something? Yeah, it was like something.
What do you think the proof is on this?
I don't know. $104.
Decent. It's 110.7. 110.7. Yeah. So it's the highest thing we've had tonight. I appreciate that about it.
High card flush. Yes.
High card flush. There you go.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah.
Because I'll forget.
It's got a dryness to it that I think is coming from the C part of it. So this is interesting. They actually mention on the label that it's finished with toasted sugar maple wood, which is basically the Lincoln County process. So they're just saying, hey, this Tennessee, it's the Lincoln County process. And then Kentucky is just Kentucky. This is Marianne still.
I think this is better than their first release.
Yes, I agree.
Gotta say, for sure. And it's cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. Maybe they learned something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Oh no. Hot Toddy says he doesn't think that game's in Vegas. Boo. Dang, I really like that one.
May have to go off the strip.
Tony Bag of Donuts says spa day. I feel like you're starting a word and not finishing it. Are you trying to say spaghetti day? Remember, and he brings the bag of spaghetti
into the theater.
That is such a good to the spa. I thought.
Oh, he also brings it to the theater.
He brings it with him. If you haven't watched that, that's like early Sunny.
Pretty early.
So good. I love that. Charlie's classic. Spaghetti. In a Ziploc bag.
Cat in the wall, eh?
I wish they're going to be a Bourbon and Beyond. We're going to be a Bourbon and Beyond. What type of planet alignment do I need in order to bump into them? I want to tell Rob McElhaney how much we love Mythic Quest. If anybody knows Rob McElhaney, tell him we love Mythic Quest.
Tell him. Now they're all about, or he's all about the football. Soccer.
Yes.
owns a part owner of a club, right?
Our friend Todd watches soccer. That's what will contribute to that conversation.
Our friend Todd watches soccer.
You wouldn't behave like that.
It's really sunny out always, isn't it? I'll just turn into Tina from Bob's Burgers.
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
Jane.
Nick wants to know if we ever got in contact with the Scrubs guy for an episode. No. We're too small.
High card flush in Vegas, baby.
Woo.
So there you go.
I wish, though. That would have been great. Donald Faison.
Yeah, I know.
But then what did we get? I mean, we would have found a really, really nice bottle to send him. But when you think about it, like, he probably doesn't want that. Or he's probably like...
have you heard him? He wants free... He wanted someone to send him the golf simulator for free.
That's true. He did.
It was so expensive.
But a consumable. Do people of a certain... People are... I don't know.
People be crazy. No, I said, like, it's paid for. It's at your local Total Wine. Just go pick it up.
Just go pick it up. Yeah.
But, you know.
I mean...
Yeah.
We could still do that.
Might not be too late.
I don't know.
We're bigger than we were then.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was like in 2020. We were like maybe in the middle of pandemic, like our, I don't know, our minds got warped and we were like, maybe Donald Faison will pay attention to us.
Maybe. He did like our Instagram post where we photoshopped him in between us.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he liked it.
Oh.
So there's that. That's our little famous moment.
Oh, man. That's enough for me. That's all I humbly ask. All right.
This is better than their first release, I feel like.
It is better. We're trying it too late in the show, and I can't focus on it.
Yeah, that it's less expensive.
And it's less dickly.
It is less dickly. Of the night, what's the winner, Sarah? I really like that American Highway. I thought that had a lot of good stuff going on. And then
I think it's the Catoctin Creek.
Creek.
The Rabble Rouser.
I like the Rabble Rouser.
Yeah. Which was not what we came here for tonight. The celebrity-wise, I mean.
Right.
But I think I liked them both. But so I think that's the winner of the night. But if I had to choose between the two, it would have...
I would go
it would probably be Rabble
American
Rouser.
Highway and Rabble Rouser.
Oh,
they're fighting.
No, I would put the Rabble Rouser above. Well, I don't know.
Take price out of it.
I still think.
Okay.
They're different. You know, They're different. They're completely different styles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, one is a 100% rye.
Right. But I like that.
Yes.
I'm more, though, I really like
things that are aged on the road.
Rye, and I do like that. Yeah, no. Okay. Anyways.
You would think that would be like a Ronda Rousey bourbon. A rye. Rabble Rouser. Rabble Rouser.
You just like alliteration.
Rabble Rouser.
Okay, that means it's time to go. Stop it. They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. Hold it in. Don't do it. You're done.
Bath.
Oh my god.
Bubble bath. I'm gonna go get in the bubble bath.
We gotta end it.
All right.
And also the show.
Oh. Oh no. Buddy, she's gonna kill me.
I've got a knife.
Yeah. I got a knife.
It's time for you to go.
Hey, this is good information. Thank you, WJK.
Yes, go over
Stuff
there.
and Whiskey is live. Join them there after IBN. That's us. Please do.
That
Please
is
do.
us.
Okay, John saying that they'll partner with Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey. Next time.
You're exhausting me.
Hard to say.
Shouldn't have started it. That's what you get. All right. Don't make me take this stuff away from you.
Okay, fine. Just gonna take my toys, everybody.
Yeah.
Thanks for that last thumbs down.
Yeah, just that
the
extra.
Triangle.
They hated it.
Yeah,
they were like, and sound effects, I'm out.
I'm out.
It's
That's
okay.
where I draw the line, folks.
It's fine. I understand.
Yeah. Thanks so much for watching us, everybody. We will see you probably next Sunday. Until then, what's the song? I'm gonna go off on that 80s song.
80 song.
Because
Bye.
you liked it better. Thanks so much, guys. See you later. Drink more. Bye bye.